There at my hand. Yay. I tell you what, we have the worst time since the Android update. That one fateful Android update. Getting lives to live from my phone. Jeez la frickin' wheeze. Man. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, I'm in a special mood today, too. Very, very tired and grouchy. If any of my attempts to go live for the last 10 or so minutes were successful, some people got some fun fodder, some watch mushy meltdown fodder. Stress relief. Yep, mushy melted down, and there may have been witnesses. I don't know. Well, if there is, enjoy it. Welcome. Hi. We're getting set up still. Sorry. We were dealing with catastrophe after catastrophe. Sundown's with me. Can you confirm or deny whether or not I was having a severe meltdown?
I plead the fifth.
Safest, right? Oops. I just attacked you. Oh, well, I see you. We saw nothing, just blackness. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, I figured everybody was staring at my nose, maybe looking at my walls with my government name hanging everywhere and family photos and all the things I like to try to keep private. If you saw me, I took a shower earlier and immediately took a nap with wet hair. So, I mean, if you saw that, what my hair looks like after that, you can imagine. It's looking mighty fine. Yeah. If you saw whatever, up my nose, like I said, my family photos, my personal private information hanging on the walls and whatever. Congratulations. If you heard me melting, sorry, I'm fixing my bracelet. If you heard me melting down, I hope you enjoyed that. It might happen again. I'm still feeling spicy. Hi. Hi, Sam. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Windmills. Hi, Frazzy. I probably missed some others to the disappearance, but...
You want me to get you some Tums?
Tums, why?
It's good for spiciness.
Good for spiciness. We got Sundown here. Still not 100%, but oh my gosh, he's feeling a lot better. Knock on wood. Give me your head so I can knock on it. There you go. He's feeling a lot better than he has the last few days. Hi, Jay Lily. Hi, Victoria. Well, I'm sorry about the false starts and stuff, you guys. YouTube Studio to do anything, especially live streams, is not my friend since that one Android update a while back that tried to turn Androids into an iPhone. Hi, Paula. Don't say hi to Kristen. This is not her live stream. Wait for her to have her own darn live stream or have a co-live stream with me. Then you can say hi. Until then, don't do it. Sam Crocker. Don't feed the troll. Get your own live stream, Kristen. Oh, my good gracious. We're going to start kitting up. I will always fight for you. I will. We could just stop at the I will always fight. I'm in a fight mood. Sundown's trying to not smirk. He knows I'm spicy right now. Oh, I know, right? Like, trouble finds us. Lace. I should write that down. I just feel weird writing that down somewhere so I don't forget. And you're like a new identity every time, so. You're here to keep me safe. Well, I'm in a mood. Let the bots, the haters, the trolls cometh. Oh, you guys will see some spectacular stuff. All right, let's see. Let me get started. So, I will fight you. Oh, I'm really in a pissy mood. I'm just going to say it. I am. I'm not even going to fluff it or sugarcoat it. It is what it is. Sleep deprivation, frustration, not a good combo. So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing a heck of a lot better than we have been lately. We had to postpone this date night live, and then it didn't want to go live, and then we had like 50 false starts, and we're 500 hours late. But you know, it is what it is. All right, I want to get my containers in order first. So, but I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, the static! I'm sure it will. Their resin.
Happy 40th to Zelda.
Yay! Hi, raccoon eyes. Yay! Let's see. One of these. I'm gonna try to concentrate and on this and look at the screen at the same time. I'm sure it's gonna go really well. So, wow, it's been a while. I haven't even been able to make video content. I'm already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's work smarter, not harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're on 1100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be able to fit, maybe. Yeah, I played it on Nintendo. Yep, I sure did. That little 8-bit. Oh, define here. I mean, I'm a version of being here. Oh, here. Oh my gosh. Was I going by? No. Okay. So.
Hello. Cat.
Hi, Cats Gallery. Oh. Well, I was preparing everyone. I'm pretty spicy. We had some technical difficulties that really miffed me off. So I tried to make sure I deleted all evidence of that from the interwebs, but you know, some people might have caught a show. You're welcome. Welcome to those people. So let's, some of you might notice, even my poor tier 3 members, I'm so sorry if you're out there right now. I have been the most terrible YouTube host ever. We've had some stuff going on that went sideways, and
it's not her fault, that's mine.
It's not your fault either. Stop affirmation fishing, sir.
I'm not fishing, I've been sick.
But that doesn't mean it's your fault. 3. So last time things were normal was actually before Pink and Black, to be honest. But the event got over and we were ready to get back to some semblance of normal. And then Sundown had his back surgery, and then hi Dina. Then stuff went wonky pretty quick. Everything was going good till it wasn't, if that makes sense. A lot of you might have seen the picture I posted on the Facebook group of the ambulance in front of our house. Yeah. Sundown was doing pretty good until
I wasn't.
Yeah, I don't even know how many nights ago that was. I haven't really slept. I've been
Thursday?
I don't know what day it was, but let's just say I've been diamond painting in the emergency room, in the hospital. Oh no. Okay. I need some more small containers. Let me steal from another kit. No small ones in here. Let me try again. Oh. There we go. Now can you just maybe hold that one over there or something? Because inevitably I'm going to have to change out. Okay. But I've been diamond painting in the emergency room, in the hospital, in a parking garage, in a car.
I have evidence of that.
Yeah, it's just been the last since the 1st of February. It's just been a poop show. Is affirmation fishing catch and release? Affirmation fishing is him saying, it's my fault, when he knows that literally he couldn't control the circumstances and he just wants somebody to pat, pat, pat. It's not your fault.
No.
Like I said, I'm spicy. Nothing's going uncalled out tonight. I will call out the BS. That's how spicy I am. Oh gosh. But yeah, the surgery went well. The trip was ridiculously long and exhausting. I think we were gone 30 something hours. And yeah. And I didn't have any appointments that I could coincide with this trip. So it was all him. And so oh wow, I need 30,000. 30,000 of the glitter. I think that's going to take like, oh, here I could probably stuff some in there. It's probably going to take all of those. Can I fit? I don't think I can fit another Big Z in here, can I? Let's find out. Oh, I could. So now I need a Big Mama Jamma. Is there any in that kit? I don't see one. Oh, I see one. Thank you. Yeah, poor Sundown's been through it, but he had his the back surgery done. The first week? It was the 4th.
The
5th of February. So we drove up there. He had his back surgery. And then we drove back home. Yeah. Those two can go in that container. Got it? There you go. So it's just physically exhausting because it's a 12-hour round trip plus doctor's appointment. So we went up there. We drove 6 hours up there. He had his back surgery.
And it took longer than what?
And yeah, they started late. It took longer. So we didn't leave until later. And I had to drive home in the dark, which, boo-hoo, right? What are you whining about? Well, I have night blindness. And we didn't budget for a hotel because we didn't think we were going to need one. So we went up there and back. This looks Legend of Zelda-y, sure. This will remind me. I don't have any green. Do I have any like green? Yeah, you know what? I can find something more Legend of Zelda.
Even like gold or yellow.
Well, no, this one's pretty greeny. That one's pretty greeny. I got some like leaves, fall leaves. That doesn't really. Don't be bending your back.
I'm not.
I'm not. He says, oh, this one.
Perfect.
Perfect. Found it. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen if anybody said anything. So anyway, we drove up there. He had his surgery, and they cleared him. We asked, and they said we could travel home after.
I just couldn't drive.
He just couldn't drive because of the anesthetics and stuff. So I drove, and we left around, I think it was in rush hour, and it was highly stressful. And then it got dark really quick, and I couldn't freaking see. And I was so exhausted. We stopped a few times and debated on getting a hotel. We were stopping and price checking and stopping and price checking. Hey there, Kayla. Ultimately, I'm like, the last time I think we stopped, we were about 2.5 hours, two and a half from home. And I'm like, we're only 2 hours from home. I can tough it out. I can do it. I can make it and save ourselves $100 and something, being this close to halfway home, So.
The prices of hotels have just got stupid.
So stupid, you guys. And the messed up thing is Barnes has a hotel, a brewery. That's hard to say. Brewery, whatever. Dreary. Attached to it, that they have special patient discounts for people that are, undergoing treatments and surgeries, and for them and their families to stay at a discounted rate, right? Like a severely discounted rate. And we asked the doctor, and the doctor was like, yeah, of course you guys can, stay there. That's what it's there for. So we call over there, and they were like, we're not offering the patient rate on the, on those nights that you want. I was like, how are you? Uh-oh, she's scratching. Charlotte, she's in there giggle hopping. How do you have a hotel that you promote as your hospital's lodging that can sit there and say, we have openings, but we are not offering the patient rate on those nights for patients? Are you kidding me right now? So we couldn't stay there. And the hotel we usually stay at down the street, like a block away, they had hiked their prices up for the weekend. I don't know why, but it was over $200 and something a night. And I was like, I think I want to drive home. And then we got,
it was $235.
Was it $235? Yeah, and normally we pay under $100. How many times do I have to tell you guys not to say hi to Kristen? Do not feed the troll. She has a YouTube channel. She can find her own life. No. Anyway, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. So yeah, we got about halfway home before the prices went down, to around $100 a night. So, and by then I was like, I just want to go home. It was like, it had been almost 30 something hours. I just want to go home. And by the time we got home, we were exhausted, and it took a few days to recover from that. But he, in terms of his physical recovery from the surgery, it was all fine. Fast forward to just under 2 weeks later, post-surgery operation appointment, post-surgery appointment. And he had his MS infusion, and we went the other day, whatever day the other day was. I think the 18th. I think it was the 18th was the day of his appointments. So we had just recovered from the first trip up there. I am a troll. Rawr. And we turn around on the 18th, well, the 17th, we turn around, we drive up there overnight, get there by 7 in the morning so he can start his appointments. He had a 6-hour infusion. And then went to his post-surgery appointment, and that took a couple hours. So he had a 6-hour infusion and then a 2-hour post-surgery appointment. And I was in the car. With the exception of potty breaks. I was sitting in the car diamond painting for 21 hours straight. And then was more than that though, wasn't it?
It's a long time.
It was 20 something hours I was in the car. My body hurt so bad. I got up and I walked around a little bit. I went to the bathroom and stuff like that, but yeah, it was all him trip, not any for me. So if anybody's wondering how I was getting diamond painting done, I took a picture. I was diamond painting in the car in the parking garage. I could have gone in the building, but it doesn't matter. If you're sitting somewhere for 20 hours, you're sitting somewhere for 20 hours. A challenge on a reality show. It could have been. I was hoping if I stayed in the car, I would get tired and I'd be able to take a nap. I did not. I did not take a nap. So, I mean, I was awake so we were both tired, exhausted, whatever, but his post-surgery appointment went great. They said his incisions were looking good. The only thing they really noted was he had a mild allergic reaction to the surgical glue. He and I are both sensitive little snowflakes with regards to adhesives, the glue and adhesives. some brands of Band-Aids will cause us to have an allergic reaction, and his came in the form of like a icky red rash that sort of was almost looked like a bunch of little red
Blisters.
pimply blisters. Yeah. That kind of got a little gross, you know what I'm saying? Like where the glue and stuff was. And red irritated skin in the shape of bandages and stuff. And but they were like, you know, it's a mild reaction, but we removed the glue, the surgical glue, and you know, give you a different kind of bandage that won't do that to you, and you'll be fine. Everything's fine. It's just a skin irritation. And so otherwise he got a clean bill of health. And we then we came home from that appointment, and we were home. He was told he has 5 more weeks of recovery where he can't bend, twist, whatever, lift anything over 5 pounds, or aka a gallon of milk ish.
Yay.
So really he can't really do much of anything but drive the car and play video games. So and then we were home. I don't even remember what day was it we had to call the ambulance, or
Thursday night at 11:50.
the night we got home?
No, Thursday night.
Oh. Okay, well, Thursday night. All day Thursday, Sundown started off the day normal, his goobery self, and then, I mean, he had been fine up until Thursday morning as far as I could tell. He was his normal, energetic, goobery, joking self. And then throughout the course of the day, we noticed, like...
If she knew something was wrong when I didn't want a game.
Yeah, he wasn't wanting to play video games, which is like a huge sign that something's wrong here. He was sleeping, like mostly sleeping all day. We were having trouble waking him up. His appetite, he wasn't hungry, he wasn't thirsty. He had stopped drinking, stopped peeing, stopped being awake. And by the evening when Leah got home, she walked in from work and she took one look at him and said, "You look like cock-a-doodle, sir."
I said, "Thanks."
And then I think she felt his forehead or something and said he looked like crap, and said, "Oh, he was all drenched with sweat on the couch
and freezing.
And freezing. And shivering and wanting more and more blankets." And I'm like, uh-oh. So we took his temperature and it was over 102 something. Almost 103 degrees. And we were like, okay, we're going to call an ambulance, because our fear was sepsis. He had sepsis. He got sepsis from, oh my gosh.
What size?
A small one.
I just hand you another one. We'll get that one later.
Okay.
We'll compromise.
He got sepsis back in 2017 with the last
2017, yeah.
With the last spinal cord stimulator, when they moved it from his back to his stomach. When they did that move, he contracted sepsis and almost died. And what he described was very similar to what was happening. The fever, the lethargy, the confusion, the not eating, not drinking, just wanting to sleep. That's all he wanted to do last time, and that's all he wanted to do this. He was just basically like, "Leave me alone, I just want to sleep." And we were like, oh no. So we called the ambulance. They came out here. They came in the house. They took his vitals. And they were like, "Yeah, we're going to get you in the ambulance." And they rushed him off to the emergency room. I followed a little bit later, and we were there all night. Oh, shoot. I forgot you handed me this. I was up all night. Unfortunately, I had the misfortune of talking to Mom down more hours that night than I have over the last several years. It's so much so that she distracted me to the point where I missed him texting saying, I'm being discharged, come and get me. um, so we had that scare. They ran all these tests. They did labs and CAT scan. I could tell when I met him up at the hospital. I could tell that he was obviously in the middle.
It was,
Oh, it was the chair. Sure, it was.
no, I claim that.
He was obviously in the middle of an MS attack. You could see his eyes were glazed over. He was being a little confused and
Emotional.
emotional, yeah. So, stress relief break, sorry. So that's kind of what, and then they sent him home. They got his vitals, like his blood pressure when he arrived. His temperature was really high. It was 103. His blood pressure had plummeted really low. And during the course of him being up there and in between tests and stuff, he was trying to rest. They wouldn't give him a blanket because he had a temperature, and they were like, no, blankets will make it worse.
So mad.
Oh, he was getting mad, yeah. So he couldn't even have a blanket or anything. He was freezing, but his temperature was 103. But anyway, over the course of the night of them like monitoring and IV and fluids or whatever and stuff, his fever broke. And sorry for the crinkles, guys. His fever broke. His blood pressure came back down, and they were like, okay, well, we got him stable. He can go home. All the tests, we did a quick test for sepsis. We didn't see sepsis. Oh, no. Hold on. We're going to have to, no. Mushy can't do this. No. Pause. Hold on. No. Ow. No.
Yeah, they checked for the flu and the...
They checked for COVID. They checked for flu. They checked his organ functions and stuff like that. They did a quick check for sepsis and ruled all that out. They did a CAT scan of his back.
No infection in the incisions.
No infection they checked his incisions. No infection there. The only thing that they could speculate was that it was a severe MS attack from the exhaustion and stress of the surgery and the trips, the surgery. Is that her again?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard her scratch again. So they sent him home, and he was fine when he left the hospital. We get home and everything starts all over again. Isn't that always the way it is? When you go to the hospital, they get you down to where you're supposed, everything's squared away where you're supposed to be. And then you get home and it starts all over again. It's the same with kids. Your kids are so sick until you get them to the doctor. Then they're fine. Right? Then you get them back home and then they're like on death's door again. That's what happened with him.
Yeah, but my fever never got as high as it was.
Yeah, his fever didn't ever get quite. It was only 1 degree shy. Hi Pia. But he came home. When they discharged him, his vitals were all back to normal. And we came home and he went to bed, and within a couple hours, his fever was back up to 101.8.
Yeah.
Hi, Trudy. Oh, I was cussing the hospital. I'm like, because emergency room, their goal is to get your vitals stable and then send you to follow up with a doctor or admit you to the hospital if it's something they can't get under control. That's it. And I was so ticked off because, right in front of me, because this had happened. I mean, they got him under control and they sent him on his way with a I don't know. Our best guess is that it was a severe MS attack. And then he comes home and it starts all over again. You guys, we were on Sundown watch 24/7, and with Leah working full time, I couldn't expect her. We need to conduct more surgery on the sticker sheet. I couldn't expect her to stay up. She had a job to go to. So I was up with him as best I could for every hour we've been taking his temperature. Thank you, Crafty-ish Kristen, for that suggestion. I was freaking out. I'm messaging Kristen and I'm just like, I don't know what to do, Kristen. It's happening again and it's just a mess and blah blah blah. They said he was fine. Blah, blah, blah. And she recommended like taking his temperature. Monitoring his temperature. And getting fluids in him and stuff, and that's what we're trying to do. I was waking him up every once in a while, taking his temperature every hour. And for the last 2 days?
Yeah.
Has it been 2 days? 3 days? 2 days? I don't know. I am delirious at this point because I've been sneaking in naps when Leah has been home and can watch her dad so that I can get a rest. But otherwise, I've been pretty much awake around the clock for the most part. Like I said, when I need to tap out, I tap out. Oh, the static, y'all. Look at that. Look. Oi. Oh, I need to do that little trick with the tray and the... I couldn't be. We were at the hospital forever. And then we came home and we were so exhausted, but I had to keep an eye on him. Hi, living my spirit. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been through, and what he's primarily him, but it's been a roller coaster for all of us. And I've just really been not sleeping a whole bunch. I've been lots of monitoring him, checking on him when I was taking little nappy breaks, making sure somebody is checking on him and stuff. Over the course of the last 2 days, his temperature was hovering around 101.8, fluctuating in the hundreds. And we were going to go back to urgent care, and then his fever broke. And it went down slowly. And thankfully, for most of today, has been down. And he's returning more to his normal self. Actually went on a trip into town today.
Yep, and even took my temperature when I got back.
Yep, and he's been taking his own temperature now and stuff. So
Send it in group text, so keep a record.
Yeah, we're keeping a... Oh! Wow! Look, it is staticked to my fingers. That's why I am like holding my hand like this. I want everybody to see. It literally repelled out of the... Wow. All right. Oh, I call cockadoodie BS. This ain't gonna get done in this live. Oh, yeah. Then in the midst of all this, we get a text. Was it a text?
No, I got a voicemail.
Oh, it was a voicemail.
Hi, this is blah blah with blah 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 about your dark and creepy. But I'm like, I was mad. I was like, boy, that SOB better not be telling me I owe in this box. I just paid it. Yeah. So I called back. I'm like, yeah, this dark and creepy. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be closing next Friday. I said, oh, you taking the day off? No, we're done. What?
Yeah, the place where we've had our mailbox just called to say, hey, you got a week. We're closing in 1 week, and you gotta find a new mailing address for your channel. I was like, wow. Thanks for that lack of notice. They're giving us 1 week to find and pay for a new place to.
It's not funny, but it's kind of funny because we talked about this last month. Like, this place is shutting down.
Yeah, they started off really great when they opened, but then they hired the wrong people.
Yeah, they had a gentleman up there by the name of Jesus. Unfreaking believable. And
The kids that they hired after he quit just.
which, I mean, I understand why he did. He got back into his field of being an electrician. Yeah, I would too.
Okay, I just need to get in a rhythm here. Hi, Diamond Coated Koala. Yeah, YouTube was being a little derpy for me too. That's why we had a couple false starts and yeah. This is the place for derpy. Yeah, they were getting flaky. We had to call up there and see if we had like a lot of times our packages would get delivered to their outer box, but they'd be too lazy to bring it in. So we'd go and see if we had a package and they'd be like, nope, nothing for you today. And I'd be like, funny, it says it was delivered. They'd go check the outside box and, oh, here's your package. And I was like, what do we pay so much money for?
So we can feel important.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to change the mailing address for Dark and Creepy. Not excited. Because it's a big pain in the butt. But anything that's out should be forwarded, I'm sure. And then, yeah. It's just frustrating to have to change an address. I'm gonna have to change it everywhere, and it sucks. It's one of my least favorite things about moving. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. No offense to Rokari, because she doesn't control the drills, and I mean, it's a sign of a quality resin drill when it's staticky, right? No offense to Rokari, but I thought they were the grand master of staticky drills, but no, we might have a new contender, folks. Oh, jeez. And this is not in the train, so I don't know if my tray trick will work. This is going to take forever. That's the only thing. I really dislike that. That's the only thing I dread about. Oh, come on. They just jumped onto the floor. That's okay. Live free. That's the thing I dislike about these. There needs to be a way. Someone who makes diamond paintings once told me that there is a way that they can get us our kits without staticky drills. It has to do something with like moisture and shipping and whatever. And this person who makes diamond paintings with resin drills told me that theirs never had resin drills because they paid extra for some kind of special shipping situation. But considering I don't know of anybody else that's done that, it must be pretty expensive.
Well, what causes static? You can take a balloon and set it to your head, and what happens? Nothing. But when you give it what?
I don't know. Friction.
Friction.
Yeah.
So it's the way that they pack the diamonds, leaving them loose in the box like that. They're getting friction is what's causing the static. So between not packing them secure, like in some kind of packing material, and then the fluctuation in the humidity and the heat and the cold, they need to be in like a climate control.
Yeah, and I had never ordered from this person's shop who told me about this. I cannot verify the claims that their diamond paintings were never had staticky resins. But yeah, resin drills are always staticky. And those are the better quality. I mean, if it sparkles, you know, for me, acrylic resin, I don't really care. It all sparkles. But for people who do care about materials, resin is thought to be the better option. It is the more expensive option. And so, yeah, but you don't get resin without static, to be honest. Generally, once in a while, you get a unicorn kit that maybe has some resin drills that aren't very staticky, but
I kitted up a Ricari that one day, a pretty good size one, and I think I had 6 colors out of the whole thing that had static in them because you were like, "Oh my God, you're done."
yeah.
What's your magic? I go, there was none. I just got lucky.
Yeah. But I could never confirm. I just know what this diamond painting creator told me. And, but I never ordered from them myself to confirm that that was true. I have to just assume it was. But they said when they put in their orders for drills or whatever, they had them shipped in a certain way to where it would minimize or eliminate the static from the drills. The drills would not get staticky, and so it can be done. I don't know about that side of things.
I doubt the companies would do it because the cost would be a lot more.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Kristen, you have a point. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, who's to say? Their bottom line is to make $1, you know, and if they can save money by not paying extra to do that thing, why wouldn't they? Why would they pay extra? It's out of their pocket. So, and then I saw, what was the next one after Kristen?
Browns are hard to find.
Oh, round resins are hard to find. No, companies will tell you that. I don't know why. I don't know what their motivation is. But no, round resins are not hard to find. As a matter of fact, one of my challenge kits I just did, I was so shocked. It was resin drills in a 30 by 40. Yeah, 30 by 40. I don't know what company I bought it off of. It's nice to hear his voice. Aw. I think all of these places are a nightmare for static. And I tell you what, I would pay a little extra for my resin kits. I would be willing to pay a little extra if it meant no static when kitting them up, because this is what's so time consuming. This is the worst. This is the worst. Ugh. And I mean, for rounds especially, I don't really feel that the resin is makes that much of a difference. I'd almost rather have it in acrylic to avoid all this time I spend on static. That's the argument. They're supposed to be less trashy, more uniform. Some people, I mean, it's
basically a preference.
It's basically just a preference. Kristen's kind of a resin snob. She could probably give you more, because I don't care. If it's a drill and it sparkles, I will use it. I don't have a preference, but they're made of higher quality materials. There's the assertion that they are shinier, sparklier, less trashy. But I don't know. I feel like that's not always the case. So acrylics are just fine for me. Now the acrylic squares tend to be more misshapen and difficult to place without gapping and popping. So for squares, I would go resin just for more uniform shape. consistency, but
Well, this might have to be an investment for us because the humidity in our house is low.
which one? Which one?
Right there.
The increased humidity?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a humidifier? Maybe. We could try seeing if... Because this is ridiculous. Like, it's sticking in the bag. Look at that. And they're catapulting away, like, shooting, literally repelling off each other. Yeah, see, but for rounds, a lot of people, even if people that prefer acrylic, or gosh darn it, people that prefer resin for their squares will often not care what their rounds are made of. It's usually just a squares thing. Resin squares are generally more uniform in size and easier to work with than acrylic squares. But look at that. They're hopping out. They're literally going in and then jumping right back out. And I can't handle like the chemical sprays, or I would grab, I have some here, but I can't handle the smell.
Well, then it puts a coating on everything.
Yeah, and it can wear down your 3D printed stuff or whatever. Yep. So for rounds, I would almost prefer an acrylic experience to avoid this right here. This cuckery. That literally, I'm on, you guys, this is 50 colors and I'm on color number 6. Because everything is going everywhere. Except for in the container. Oh, sticking to my fingers, my fingernail. They're repelling off of each other. This is maddening. This is going to take forever. It's wasted time. And for those of us who are busy and we don't necessarily have the time to devote 6 hours to kitting up a new canvas. Now I can't get this open, but this is a me nails problem, not a static problem. There we go. I'm blowing in the bag. I'm doing everything short of the frickin', like Kristen does her Q-tip swabby situation. I can't stand this. I can't handle it messes with my lungs, my throat, my breathing. So I don't use those chemicals. That's out of the question for me. Be careful. Didn't even think about the friction lesson that Sundown just taught you. Yeah, that's Living Spirit. That's what we were. I missed a word in your name there, but that's okay. That's what he was just saying. We were just talking about potentially maybe getting a humidifier. Humidifier, humidity. Yeah, put air, water in the air, seeing if that would help. We might do that. We can go get one cheap enough. I used to have multiple of them. Having a little kid, you always had a humidifier around. I just don't anymore.
All right.
Okay, so, listen, I can't do this. I'm about to go ninja rage mode here.
Your drills don't stick to your tweezers, right?
Oh, they can.
But they don't.
They do. Most part. For the most part, correct.
I need to figure something out because, like, static won't stick to metal. They're saying using metal tweezers. I need to figure out a way to have a tray with a metal bottom because the plastic, the static.
A desk one is small enough. Yeah, I should get I can't read the screen. It's disappearing too fast. So,
wondering if you put a humidifier close by will help the static. A desk one is small enough.
Yeah, that's on my, oh, I can't buy anything. No. Okay, listen. I can't buy anything.
Oh, they seeing what you going through. They.
I'll have to make a special video for the channel members and plead my anything diamond painting related, anything I have diamond painting related, I have to get permission first. No. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to talk about the challenge here for a second in a minute. But yeah, I'm sitting here. Yeah, I'll go buy a humidifier for diamond painting. Because I can. No, I can't. Not for, unless we use my own personal money, and we don't. It's not for diamond painting. My nose holes hurt. I need a humidifier.
I mean, that's not why.
My nose is dry. Totally not gonna use it for the to see if it works on the static. Hi, Silverhaven. I don't want to be cheesy and cheat my way around my challenge. Gosh darn it. Well, I guess you guys plead to the channel members, beg them to approve my purchase that I'm going to make a video on. Ooh, boil water on the stove, Jay Lely. I am right next to the kitchen. Say I have asthma. I can't make a single diamond painting purchase without the channel members' permission. And then I have to make a video and show them what I want to buy and how much it is and why I want to get it. Anything diamond painting related. And then they have to approve it or deny it. And it comes out of my challenge, my final girl fund. So as far as the challenge goes, well, I mean, if I'm wanting to use it to de-static drills in my diamond paint, it's a diamond painting purchase. Potentially. Only pink purchases. I sent you a pink purchase. You haven't kitted it up yet. I'm a little hurt and offended.
Yeah.
Sent you a very nice pink kit. It was to go with your Roybot that you did for your husband. So, oh, one last thing I want to say about resin versus a pink. No, there's not going to be a pink humidifier in here. Are you out of your mind? The resin versus acrylic. Let me just give you this advice. When you're shopping at small shops that do offer resin and acrylic drills, watch the price, because acrylic costs less, and so it should be less than a resin. Sometimes some shops will be the same price for resin and acrylic drills, and it should not be that way. I mean, I can't tell you what to do with your money. I'm not, I'm just saying what I'm saying.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Kristen, you know what? Make an exception. I'm a member of your channel. Are you saying that you don't value your members', opinions and where they want to see the direction of your channel go? I pay to support your channel. As a paid channel member, I feel like you should maybe appreciate my gift more and my input and insight and wishes. As a paid channel member, I'm saying that I would like to see that content on your channel. F your challenge. And I see how you do your paid channel members then. Okay. I feel devalued as a channel member.
She bought it at Sundown's blanket.
Oh. So, oh God.
Oh, that woke her up.
Sorry. I was blowing into the sack. Jokes are in there somewhere.
I didn't feel it.
As for my challenge, I think when I do the end of the month update, and like the new beginning of next month, or well, April, there's going to be some slight changes, modifications. Not even really changes, modifications. It has been requested by a few people that I provide a way for those who want to help support the Final Girl Fund. I guess extra out, want more ways to be able to directly support the fund. I am going to be incorporating where people can use super chats or highlighted comments on videos. Because those are the things that you kind of have to pay, I think you designate the amount of money, maybe super chats and highlighted comments and stuff. And I'm going to make like a concession list of drills in the freezer. If you have drills in the freezer, be careful, because when you get them cold like that, they can actually shatter. They can break easy. They can become brittle. And I've never had freezer take away static for me either, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to do a thing where there's going to be the option, and I'll post it in a video and stuff, an option for a concession stand where if somebody wants to, they can post a highlighted comment or a super chat or whatever and put like the popcorn emoji, and that'll be like, I think $3 or something to the Final Girl Fund, or they can buy candy for $5, or they can buy a behind the scenes VIP ticket for $10, just for people who want to. And that money, like if that comes in, I will automatically apply that to the Final Girl Fund, just straight into the Final Girl Fund. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm losing my mind too. J-Glow.
Crafty wrote, this is a while up, says I can't hear you adding potatoes.
Yeah, because roast. I was teasing.
She don't add potatoes to roast?
What do you mean?
Is that what she's saying? She don't?
She hadn't added her potatoes yet, I guess. She's just looking for an excuse not to hear me. That's all. When I said that she was not valuing my opinion as a paid channel member to do her pretty pink canvas that I sent her, and using her challenge as a reason why she couldn't. Excuses.
They're like buttholes. Everyone has one.
But yeah, I'm gonna be implementing that in the next month. I'll implement that, and then I also am gonna implement the drama queen role to my challenge. That was rude. It was pink. Did you see all the pink? Did you see all the pink? Rude, 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 rude. That's all I gotta say. She's not even thankful and grateful for all the pink and, Pippi yellow and Care Bear teal that was in that canvas. Rude. It's even pink metallics. Hi, Laura. This canvas has 60 freaking colors. I'm going to be here all night. I won't keep you guys here with me all night, but yeah. I'm going to be here all night.
Yeah, I'm feeling somewhat better.
He has physically been through the ringer. He has just been through it. This is the first day that he has not had a fever. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I woke up without one. That was nice.
Yeah, that was a first. Yeah, I'm going to be adding the Scream Queen or Drama Queen. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Probably, maybe Scream Queen. I don't know. or drama queen role where basically I have to apply some sort of enhancements to that canvas, because drama queens are all, look at me, I'm over dramatic in the movie roles, you know. I'm thinking like Tatum from the original Scream with her little ta-ta shirt and short skirts and stuff. You know, the ones that are always like, look at me. So, then I'm gonna attribute that those are gonna be worth those canvases are gonna be worth $10 instead of $7. I effed up somewhere already. How did this happen? No, I didn't. I lied. I got confused. Sorry, sleep deprivation. Ooh. And then I'm also going to be implementing to earn myself a little bit more money during the challenge, or during this challenge, because I want to end with a really big pot, as big as I possibly can. Sorry, stress relief break. I'm also going to implement a thing at the end of every challenge month. So for our intents and purposes, it'll be into March when I do the first one. But I'm going to implement where I have to take the canvases that were, you know, all the canvases I did that month, and make a cohesive, believable-ish, as believable as possible, movie plot, scary movie plot out of the canvas images that were done during the month. I'm already thinking about the storyline behind the canvases that were selected for this month. And I'm gonna leave it up to the audience. I'm gonna give you guys, like, here's my movie plot, and I'm gonna let the comments section determine whether it's acceptable or not, and the majority wins. So if you guys say yes, it passes muster, then I'll earn myself an extra $25 to my final girl fund. But if it sucks and is totally BS and not believable and would not pass, then and you guys say nope, it's not good enough, then I don't earn that bonus $25.
You gotta read that from timing.
Okay, I'm too into this live. I'm talking to the screen like, oh my god, no, where did you mess up, girl? I'll help you look. I'm really tired. I am like really exhausted from the last I don't know, month, this past 18, 20, I don't even know what day it is, 21 days. I was looking at the color of sticker. The next sticker that I need to put on the container was gray. And I was looking at the drills over here like, those are orange, but it says it's supposed to be gray. Oh my god, no. And I thought I had messed up. I did not. I just was tired. Okay, so here's something I'm noticing. This is the MDD, my first MDD kit up. Wanted to do it either in a video or at least start it in the live so you guys can see. What I'm noticing so far that's really nice is that they have all of this in like 1, 2, 3 ABC order, and it's also in DMC order. So I'm not going to have to go configurating everything when I'm done. It's already in order by DMC for when I dekit, and by symbol for when I'm actively working on it. That's pretty nice, I must say. The static, not so nice, but you know. Such is the way with resin drills, but maybe they could, can they not like throw a dryer sheet in the kit or something to help it? Just toss it, wrap the sleeve of drills in dryer sheets, or I don't know, something, because this is miserable. I think that's probably everyone's biggest complaint with resin drills, is the fighting the static. I have a couple static fighting videos and stuff, but I think the one with the tray only works. I don't think it would work with this kind of baggie. It works with the trains, but not this. And like I've seen people swear by, oh, I just dump them on a dryer sheet. Well, I'm doing that, and I mean, these are some really stubborn buggers. Blow into the bag. I have been. I've never had luck with the freezer. I could rinse the drills, but I'm lazy. That's a lot of drills. Yep, make all the canvases smell like fresh linen. All right, well, let's, Sundown, come talk to the people, so that they know I didn't have your voice pre-recorded, that you know actually are. I had him send Kristen a text. I was like, prove you're alive, send signs of life. I was afraid people were gonna start thinking that I had done something to him. Don't hurt yourself.
It's the story of my life.
I didn't say try to sing them a song. Nobody needs bloody eardrums, sir.
Well, they know I was here.
So are all their animals know that you're there. You know, you can't stretch.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm here.
He's there. Oh. Yeah, today's the first day you've been in your right mind and been...
Which is not saying much anyways.
Oh, nice ink.
Thank you.
We have matching inks over here. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, we got matching soulmate tattoos here. And then your hand.
And then that's the full picture of it.
There's his skull face thing. And then I have a matching, Leah has a tattoo on her hand that matches this, but hers is colored in. I couldn't get it colored in because at the time we went and got these tattoos, I was supposed to go get an MRI. And because of the metal and the ink and stuff, they, in some colors, they said I couldn't do any colors in my tattoo before the MRI.
We need to get more.
I could get it colored in now, though, but... whenever we save up the money, or I'm hoping that we can do it for a special occasion, like a birthday or an anniversary or something. Once summer rolls around and we get the crops and the farmy stuff going and the landscapey stuff going, our budget won't be so tight, and we'll probably be able to do it this summer. But winter is rough on the farm, friends. Winter is rough. Though our birds have been producing eggs because the temperature's been going like 70 degrees and confusing them, and then it'll go negative 20
Yeah,
them,
but we also keep
the heat lamp,
a heat source and a light source out there, which has been helping them.
yeah, so we've been getting, but eggs alone is not enough to financially like recoup the thing. But yeah, we're gonna get Beauty and the Beast, but we're gonna get them kind of like not Disney. It's gonna be Disney. It's gonna be kind of edgy. I'm wondering if what the spray's made. I'm sure it's proprietary, so of course I'd never ask what the spray is made out of. I'd never ask Ditzy because that's like private business stuff. But I wonder what it's made out of, if it smells, if it's gonna cause a issue with like people who are sensitive to chemicals, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, all right, Diamond Painting Lisa, hi, thanks for popping in. Better go get you some sleep.
Oh, smell?
Yeah, Kristen, it's true. There's a anti-static spray on Ditzy's site. I saw it with my own eyeballs. No smell? Oh, that's good to know. Especially if there's no odor with it. Isn't that mostly for trays too, though, or is it meant for drills also? I thought it was for her trays. Well, no, it's proprietary, of course. It's business secrets. You know what I mean? That's. It's like KFC's secret recipe. I need a Care Bear. I was thinking about getting a Care Bear tattoo, and I may get one, but it's going to be one of the rude ones. It's going to be a rude one. It's not going to be cute. It's going to be like, you know, the dominatrix one bear, or one of the killer bears. One of the scare bears, if you will. The recipe is in a diamond painted safe. It's guarded by the DPP Secret Service. Oh my gosh. This feels awfully voluminous to fit in this little container. I'm a little concerned. A little concerned. I think it's listed on the site as anti-static spray. I mean, if it works on trays, I don't know why it wouldn't work on drills. Oh my, stop it. Oh, ew, this sucks, especially when you're like, you know what, I want to get started. When you actually want to be diamond painting and you're still playing with drills. That's so frustrating. Then my kidder upper, usually I have him kit up, but I wanted to, I guess.
So, what month of 2029 do you plan on starting this?
What do you mean, what month of 2029?
When you're done kitting it up.
Yeah, it might take me till 2029 to get this done. I have been breathing into the bags. I promise. Every single one of them. It's still, this is real bad. This is like super stupid real bad. This is like that one kit from a really long time ago that I did a kit up live, and it was like over 5.5 hours, and I still didn't kit it up from that Meowing Forever. The static was so bad. I was literally, I turned off the live stream and I was in tears. I started like frustration crying. I was like, I'm gonna rip somebody's freaking face off. We haven't even gotten to play Dead by Daylight. Oh, don't do that, Mushy. Why? Aww. No, that's okay. Oh. No, I appreciate. Share the information. Not everything works for everybody, and some things work for multiple bodies, and all that good stuff. So share. Excuse me. Ghost naughty stuff in my throat. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I wanted to pretty much do the kit up in a video, or at least start it so people can see. Anybody who's not familiar with Mystical Dream Diamonds you can expect some real, oh, there's Charlotte. She says hi. I think it's these baggies too, to be honest. These are the really cheap, thin, and I can almost feel like the fuzz. Do you know what I mean? Like if you go to grab a towel or a sock that's really staticky, and you go to grab at it, and you can almost feel the force field of static around it. I feel that with these bags. I'm not trying to be mean or rude, or, that's not a personal dig at a shop or anything like that. I'm just saying these, and I happen to know like these baggies that are thinner with the red stripe through the thing are often less expensive than some other thicker baggies. I'm not trying to be a jerk. It's just, it is what it is. Sorry. But I think they're contributory to some of the static struggles here, to be honest. So, I mean, there's that. It's neither here nor there. I'm just... Yeah, I can't. I this is a new to me shop. I don't know how, and I know that there was controversy in their history and it scared some people off. So I wanted to be sure that I was really thorough and I just put everything in the video. That's why it was so long and monotonous. I wanted to literally talk about every single thing I saw and felt and observed and thought, in case it was helpful to someone who maybe is like, oh, I want to try them now that they're under new ownership, or it's been a while, or I've never tried them, or I've heard some things. Is it safe? I wanted people to have as much information as possible, and that's also why I'm going to work through a round and a square pretty much all the way through in video form somehow. Kitting up through, working on it through kitting down, so that, I don't know, people can take whatever information they want from it. Not everything's important to everybody. Some people are like, I don't care about the static. Some people are like, nope, deal breaker. You know? Oh,
here's a food for thought.
I have to keep catching myself with the cussing. See, come visit us on Twitch. That's like Mushy and Sundown After Dark.
Oh, you hear some crazy stuff over
Yeah,
there.
you'll hear some stuff over there. I have to be nice over here. Oh, there's Ditzy. So I suspect somebody summoned you. Hi, Ditzy. Were your ears ringing? Only goes on trays, but has an anti-static which will loosen the balls of drills caused by static when using the trays. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I didn't know if it could be spurted on a Q-tip and dibbled in a bag, or...
I wonder how the stimulator will affect or not affect the kit up.
Oh, well, that's electric currents going into your spinal cord. Is that going to make it worse?
I don't know, because like...
Interesting.
You could, when was that, yesterday? You could feel it? You were like, are you hungry? No, that's my stimulator.
Yeah, I could feel your stimulator buzzing. Like through your stomach. He was standing, because he can't bend over or anything like that, and he was standing next to me getting ready to go to bed, and I was sitting here in my chair. And I rested my head on his stomach, and I got zapped, and I was like, I got a vibration sensation, and I was like, what's that? And he was like, oh, that's my stimulator. I could feel his spinal cord stimulator vibrate. That's located 100% inside his body now. And I could feel it through his stomach. And he was just wondering how that would impact kitting up staticky situations like this.
Helps a lot. I was summoned from Pokemon game.
Oh my gosh. No, this community is pretty good at that. Sorry, Ditzy. I mean, there was really no reason for you to break away from your game and come over here. We were just theorizing about as to, and I don't have a charged device handy at the moment to go dig around your site while in the live to answer my own questions about, and our questions about your spray. I just knew that you had an anti-static spray on your site, and that I thought it was for trays, but I wasn't sure. I mean, really it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to make you leave a game and come over here. I would have been like, I'm playing a game. You can F off. Of course, I'm pretty serious about my video games, so that would be a me response. Oh my good googly moogly. Word look at that's just a testament to how fast word travels in this community, my friends. Yeah. Oh. At least I can say Ditsy's dang it. I was about to be proud of myself. I tripped a little. Ditsy's Diamond Den. Ditsy's Diamond Den. Ditsy's Diamond Den. My God. Oh no. You can just, if you're gonna do that, Kristen, you can just send a spray. You don't need to it doesn't need to be in a package of any kind. I don't like your packages. They usually contain cute crap, and I get excited because there's a can of Dr. Pepper, but haha, it's not really Dr. Pepper. Get my hopes up. And it always comes in pink and teal wrapping. That's literally gross. It's disgusting. All right. I'm sorry. I'm getting really hyper focused on this freaking. Oh, look, we're on color 19. It's only been 500 hours. Yay.
You're almost done.
Yeah, I'm a third of the way. Jeez Louise. We have had the heat running though, because the temperature plummeted again out here. So that could be it too. It's making it worse. They're getting testier. The drills are getting testier.
The weather's getting testier. It needs to quit. Tired of all this.
Yeah, we were having 70s and now it's going to dip back down below freezing. We're like, what? Our poor birds are.
And then after tomorrow, it goes back to the 60s.
Does it really? My gosh. And there were tornado warnings just the other day, like a tornado area.
Oh, they had spotters on the ground.
Yeah. Is that the cute leaf guys from Zelda? What are you talking about? The cute leaf guys. There are cute leaf guys in Zelda? Admittedly, I haven't played the more modern ones. If you're talking about the Switch games. Ugh. You guys, is it even worth me trying to get the last dozen drills out of here? I can't do this anymore.
Just remember, what you don't get out of that bag, we can get off the floor. Don't listen. Oh no! Did I miss something? Don't listen to you? Well, if you said something really embarrassing, then of course I want to hear it so I can tease you about it. Duh. Don't listen. Usually when somebody's like, don't listen to what I just said, it's because it was something really stupid and totally tease-worthy. Sorry.
Yikes. You have to cuss with intention. Oh, that's the one I'm kitting up right now, by the way. It's this Link one. I missed something. I know I did. I feel entirely lost and totally stupid, so I missed something. Oh, the leaf guy is Link. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I know, I need a humidifier. I have to ask permission, though. I have to make a whole video and ask permission. That's the challenge. I did that to myself. That was a dumb additive to my challenge.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Well, I mean, we could use it around our house anyway. And Jay Lely did have the good idea of boiling a pot of water on the stove to add some humidity to the air. And I'm right next to the kitchen. Just throwing that out. And it's really hot in here. You're cold. You have your hood up. Are you actually cold? I'm asking a question. Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm burning up. I'm boiling.
It was 65 in here.
I like to play Pokemon Go. I get addicted though. I get a little out of control because I do have to catch them all. A humidifier is a gift for the whole family. Yes.
But you got to remember, this in our bedroom is the hottest dang rooms in the house.
This is a testament as to why I need my own filming studio type situation. A she shed. I need my own she shed. Yeah, I suppose I could make that argument. So a humidifier is kind of a generic. It's not like a diamond painting pen or a canvas or a diamond painting kit situation. A tray that's, obviously specifically for diamond painting. I maybe could make that argument to justify the purchase. I swear though, if somebody dings me for breaking the rules and I have to pay a penalty, I don't know. I'm gonna hunt you guys down and take my penance from each one of you. It's said to get it. I would be interested in knowing if that helps too. What?
No, I was.
When girl gets home, if you're feeling up to it, if you need to just like get out of the house and stretch your legs, do you want to go to see about going to Walmart or tomorrow? We've got doctor's appointments tomorrow.
Yeah, we can go tomorrow.
We'll already be out.
Yeah, right by.
My God. I'm so tired of this. I'm made of a bunch of water, like 90-something% water as a human being. So why is that not enough to stop the static? Why would it stick to my fingers and stuff?
Because you're not humidifying the air. You need to toot more.
I need to fart?
Yes.
And that'll humidify the air?
Yes.
And that'll make the static go away.
Yes, because you're releasing moisture into the air, which is humidity.
I'm releasing rear end moisture. I guess. Well, it's a gas.
Yeah.
It's not a liquid.
Just eat chili.
So you're telling me to defeat static, all you need to do is eat chili and sit around and fart.
Yes.
While you're kidding up.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
Make sure that they're wet.
A wet farts. Okay, so
like you could sit in a bathtub. That way you get the effects.
If your tooth is strong enough to remove static, you might need a shower afterwards.
Well, that way, if you're in the bathtub, not only will it
no rear moisture.
That'll give moisture, but it'll also give you a
so
redneck jacuzzi.
Okay, so you're saying like for super static removing power, kit up while you're in the tub.
Yes.
So eat chili, a bunch of chili or broccoli or something like that. Yes. Brussels sprouts, eggs, something tooty booty.
Eggs, anything.
Eggs. Okay. And then make a nice hot bath and go take a bath with like one of those tables across the bath where you kit up. And just make sure to have a steady stream of toots.
Yes.
And then the moisture from the tub plus your hiney.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you'll also have the jacuzzi.
And it doubles as a jacuzzi.
Yes.
Redneck jacuzzi. Well, you got it all figured out, don't you, Sundown? Yes. This is not the right container.
I'll be trying.
Let's try this again.
They call that redneck engineering.
Redneck engineering. Leave it up to Sundown. He wants me to toot so bad. It has been 3 years. And I have not broken that seal with him. He said he's trying to convince me if I truly loved him, I would fart in front of him. That's a sign of true love, is what he said.
It is.
I don't buy it. I don't understand.
Who on here agrees?
No, we're not doing this.
Oh,
No, we're not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Kristen. Kristen farts. I've heard it.
We've
I
all
had to
heard
edit. I had to edit it out of a spilling the tea that one time.
She belches too.
She's a gassy lady. It's a sign of true love. I toot all the time. See? Diamond painting Lisa. My husband must really love me then. Yeah, mine too. And my daughter. And our dog, actually.
I love her so much, I'll even warm her hands.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had my hand on his booty, and he was like, I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, why not? And he's like, got a little rumbly in my tumbly. And you did not burp. Burps are another thing. And I was like, you would not. He's like, I'm telling you, it's dangerous back there. And I'm like, you would not fart on my hand. I'll be darned if he didn't just let out. I mean, it felt like a basketball or a cannonball dropped into my hand. I was looking for physical evidence of something hitting my hand because that's what it felt like.
Like an old Ford backfiring.
Yeah, and I was so shocked. I looked at him. I was like, no, you didn't.
It laughed so hard.
He laughed so hard that it propelled him straight into the bathroom. It's just toot, 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 right into the bathroom. But yeah, he thought it was funny that he literally air busted. Oh no, what happened to my sticker? Oh, it stuck to my tweezers. It ripped in my hand. I didn't think he would. I was like, you wouldn't do that. That's so rude. You would not tootie booty in my hand. With my hand right here, you would not. I didn't think he would. He sure did. I felt it too. Ugh. 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 I learned that he's not joking when he says that, if I go grab at his behindy and he says, maybe don't do that right now. I've learned, take it serious. Don't do it. I can grab at it later when it's safe. 32 years. You can, I'm weird. I am really funky. I don't know how I got this way or why I'm this way. If it was something in my childhood upbringing or what. Because my dad's a real raunchy. You know what I mean? Like, he'll fart, burp, whatever, dirty dad jokes and grandpa jokes and stuff like that. So it's not like I was raised by a prude, but I have issues. Public bathrooms, can't do it unless it's an extreme emergency. Thank God Kristen's gone. She has stories to tell about me. But no,
Sorry.
but I can't, my body just, it's not a conscious thing. It's not like oh no, there are people around, must clam up. My body just does it. I can't undo it. And so, yeah, same thing with tootie booties. My body just will not release a tootie booty if there's someone that I care about or that I don't, even strangers. Now I can do it in front of my daughter all day long, doesn't matter. She and I been through some stuff, she's been through some stuff with me, so that's fine. But yeah, no, I can't tootie booty or go to the bathroom in public, even a number one. I have to be in dire need if it's in public. I don't know if I was raised that way or if it's just a personal thing. I don't know. It's not a conscious thing. It's not like a must hold it or die. No, just body won't do it.
I don't care if it's PG-13, 18 plus, X-rated, triple X, or just flat out I'm going. I don't care.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I can't be the only one that's got a hang up like that.
No, I used to be until I started driving truck. And when you're on the road 10 months out of the year, you can't hold it for 10 months.
You want to bet?
I tried.
You haven't.
I made it 3 weeks.
You haven't met me. Oh my gosh, what a great topic of conversation. My good googly moogly. So what is everybody working on? Is anybody following the Slash the Stash challenge? Have you guys been seeing my posts and stuff on my progress? I'm doing good, but only because he's been sick and I've been up around the clock, and then we went to the doctor and I was trapped in the car for 20 something hours. Oh, I'm not alone. Thank you, Lisa. At least I'm not alone. It's my body just naturally goes into lockdown. Matter of fact, I was joking because I'm going to get a little personal here, and I'm sorry. I'm going to try not to be too gross or anything because I'm not trying to be like that. But my aunt was due to come while we were up in St. Louis. And she comes pretty much on schedule, on the dot. She's never, one to miss her flight. You know what I'm saying? her arrival time. And I was like, I don't want to be on the road and dealing with this and public bathrooms. No, please, no. And I tell you, I swear that I must have had the power of my body shut down. It just shut down and did not let her. And I mean, the minute I walked in the door after we got home the next day, a day and a half later. Yeah. Yep. She was like, okay, it's safe for me to proceed. Yep. I was didn't want to use a public bathroom that all my body processes just stopped. I no longer had to anything till I got home, and then I had to everything. Oh, it was awful. Yeah, I'm only moving through them fast because like I said, I haven't been sleeping much. We've been traveling, and I've been doing it in the car, and then staying up to take his temperature every hour and stuff. And these little 30 by 40s, they're not too bad. It's not too bad. I had put up a poll for the members to decide which one to do next. And I'm just going to go in order of the percentage of the answers. So the next highest, the one they said I should do next when I checked and was ready to kit one up, was Ghost Face. So I'm working on the Chibi Ghost Face now. And then whatever's the next highest percent, once I'm done with that, I'll kit it up, etc., etc. Let them decide what order I do. I think the moon was next. I already kitted it up. Yeah, the 30 by 30 crescent moon. I don't want to waste. And I do want to get my Tales from the Crypt going and have those canvases as the background, and the fact or fiction and the confessions. I want to get all that stuff that I put a pause on for the holidays back on track. And it's just, we're having a rough time right now, health-wise, and dealing with everything and all the trips. But I think we're done with trips now, right? We have doctor's appointments tomorrow, but that's local.
Yeah.
And I use the term doctor loosely. I don't know if the people around here can be considered doctors. And then we don't go back to St. Louis unless I get a specialist appointment in between time for there. We don't go back until May. And honestly, if I get referred or need another appointment out there, I probably will schedule it in May to coincide with us already going. So yeah, we don't go back until May. So now I should be able to maybe get things back under control. Yay. And get back to regularly filming like my Figure It Out Friday. I still have that Rokari Patch Kid, the mystery kid, hanging up and unworked on, unloved for since before Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving, I think is the last time we worked on that. Like to get it finished. I know who it is. I can see it in their eyes. I know. Oh. Oh, the flu. Eek. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh man, it's almost been about 2 hours. And I don't want to, I'm getting lost in my kit up here. I'm hyper focused and I'm not paying attention to the passage of time. Sundown just left the room, and I'm figuring it's probably because he the chair was hurting his back. That's what I'm assuming. And he needed to go walk it off. But yeah, I don't see anything in this. Just FYI, if anybody's looking for information about MDD, because this is a Mystical Dream Diamonds kit that I'm kitting up here to work on in between challenge canvases after I finish. Cause I've already finished my final girl and my first kill, my first blood, that one. Now I'm free to like work on the extras throughout the month whenever I want to. And I can work on other canvases now and stuff like this one. So, and for any of my tier 3 members that are hanging around, I am working on our canvas, our spicy After Dark canvas is getting worked on. And I will have a video going out tomorrow for our weekly whip and chat. But yeah, I'll be able to start working on this one in between challenge canvases. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, you're taking your temperature? I just heard the beeping. 98.4. Yay! Keep it down there. The only thing I would complain about is static, but I mean, in theory, if what I was told by another diamond painting manufacturer-y, creator-y person, shoppy thing is true, then there are things that they could do to minimize the static of the drills that we get, but most places don't for some reason. So I mean, I have to imagine, with as much as we all hate static, that there would be more shops that would eliminate that for us. That'd be a huge selling point in my opinion. Oh my gosh, you guys, the static-free resin kits. Only get them here, or get them here first. If I could do it, I'd make it a selling point. Static. Static is, I don't like that, and I don't like, I mean, it's not the end of the world either. It's not, but if I have to nitpick, the static is annoying, and the fact that the bags don't have like the DMC or any other information, the weight of how many drills, but you get that on the inventory sheet. So not a big deal, not a big deal, but I'm nitpicking at this point. Otherwise, I'm enjoying this. It's already kitted up in DMC order and ABC 1, 2, 3 order. So I don't have to rearrange my kit when I'm done. I can like literally finish pouring drills into containers and be ready to work. So that's cool. I like that. The only thing I might have to do is some of the symbols. At the end, I might have to rearrange the symbols. But hi, Pink Poodle. Hello. So anybody else work on an MDD canvas? Just wondering. I know I asked in my comments, I saw a few people that said yeah, a few people that said nah. Has anybody been not pursuing the shop because of the rumory history scare? You know what I mean? I'm hoping that I can, you know, by doing this kit, and showing you guys and talking through and walking through the experience. It'll give you whatever information you need to make a decision on whether you want to shop there or not. You know, they're trying to, it's new ownership. They're trying to, I mean, that's an uphill battle. The shop was handed to them in just rough shape with a rough reputation, and they're trying to come back from that. The new owner is trying to rebuild, and with that weight of the you know, bad reputation, and the shop like tons and tons of orders that had been unfulfilled by the previous owner that they needed to go back and fulfill. You know, fixing the mistakes of the previous owner is what I understood. Yeah, I am. Yeah, the to be honest, and I've left it in the comments, but I know not everybody reads comments. It was a bit of a bummer. I know I did this. I think I bought these on a Black Friday sale, so I'm sure I probably, or around Black Friday, so I'm sure I got a Black Friday sale, is what I'm trying to say, or some kind of sale or discount or something for Black Friday. But I put the price of the kits as they are today in the video, but then somebody said something that made me go back and check my order history. And I went and looked, and I think I made a comment about it somewhere. In the see, November, late November, so I'm not even counting it. December, January, February, 3 months since I ordered these kits. I think 3 of the 4 had raised in price. Had raised by $5 to $10 each in price. And I honestly, yeah, that's actually the former owner of Mystical Dream Diamonds, I think, if you're talking about the same one I am. She's not affiliated with the shop at all anymore. Period. And the new owner is trying to fix what she broke. But yeah, the prices are pretty little on the higher end for me. There's some shops that I just won't do because of their price is too astronomical. I was looking at another shop that is newer to my eyeballs, and I liked some of the stuff that they had on there, but I'm sorry, but when your canvases are 125 and up for 40, you know, I'm seeing $100 for a 40 by 40. There is nothing so special in your diamond painting kit that's different from anyone else's that I'm gonna pay that. You know what I mean?
They come in pre-kitted, pre-bordered.
Yeah, the new owner from what I've read, the new owner of Mystical Dream Diamonds, a lot of people are rah cheering her on and singing her praises, which is dandy. But I mean, that's just, I mean, that's an individual, and the person who owns a shop may be good or they may be bad or whatever, but that doesn't, a person is not indicative of the quality of their materials. Does that make sense? You could like a person, they could have a crappy product, or vice versa, or so. I mean, that's neither here nor there. You think they're nice, that's cool, but that tells me nothing about the quality of their products. Yeah, the Emmy Boss and Gus Fink, those went up in price from when I purchased. And I understand that they're artists, popular artists, and I am all full support of, you know, that but there's a limit. There is a limit to what I will spend and because I mean, what the average person can spend. I'm not going to sit here and buy an astronomically priced canvas. There's like 3 shops right now that I won't even buy from because their prices are just ridiculous. And there are some that are creeping up to that point where they're upping and upping and upping their prices, and they're going to price point themselves right on out of my budget anyway. Can't speak for anybody else, but right on out of mine. So, I mean, these Gus Fink and Emmy Boz canvases are nearly $100 each now. I think it was 92 and 97 or something like that now. And when I got them, they were in the 80s. I understand fluctuating price costs and stuff, and people might need to up the prices. But I have a budget. I don't have an endless pile of money to spend on my craft, and I don't think a lot of people, I think there's a lot of people that don't. And so I understand where especially small shops and stuff need to up their prices sometimes and whatever, but the sad fact is that there is a cap to what I will spend on my craft and on my hobby, and everybody's cap is different. Mine just happens to be, you know, I don't know, around, I mean, it depends on the shape, the size, the materials, you know, and the image and stuff like that. But I can't justify some of the prices I'm seeing out there. Like I just won't shop there. And there, you know, people raising prices and so they're eventually, it just, no matter how popular your shop is and whatever, eventually you're going to price yourself right out of most people's price range, and you're going to end up losing some of your best customers. I'd rather have people buying more at a lower price than none at a higher price, or less at a higher price. But, you know, I don't have a diamond painting shop. We have a landscaping business, a farm. That's about it, you know. So I have a little business sense, but not in the diamond painting arena. Well, yeah, and then there's the whole tariffs thing and all that stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, I understand that, but our income isn't going up. You know? The prices are going up, but our income's not, and it's a hobby. At the end of the day, it's a hobby, and how much disposable income do you want to, especially when there are budget places, like, yeah, it's always risky to get from Temu. They, you know, and there's legality issues or more moral issues and stuff that people have, but that stuff aside, the bottom line is there are places you can get your hobby materials cheaper, you know. And if places get too high, then there are some people whose budgets won't let them go that high, and we'll have no choice but to go buy from cheaper competition. So light bill money, right? Yeah. Yeah, me too. And that's part of why I'm doing this challenge too. It's going to help me save money over time. I found that I was starting to spend way too much money. Somebody, I think it might have been on the MDD thing, and they were like, video, and they had commented, oh my God, you know, I could never spend, or I would never spend. Oh, don't do that. $300+ on 4 canvases or whatever. You know, and I don't want, and further down that path, I don't want to price point my content out of people's viewability range. There are some people that don't want to watch content that only or primarily or largely focuses on materials and canvases that they cannot currently, or maybe never could, with you know,
they like the variety,
live, you know, that live within a budget that will never allow them to spend $100 a canvas. And I don't want to price point myself out of the community that we have here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, hey guys, look at this like really expensive canvas. Neener, neener, neener. I don't want people to think that that's, you know, and I don't want to do that. I want to do that to people. So, yeah, I mean, I know a lot of my viewership is a mixture. There's some people that like the licensed small shop, you know, and all that stuff. And there are some people that do budget company canvases, and there's some in between too that do both.
Huh? Don't throw a rock? What are you talking about?
Oh, you were the one that said the comment. You might have. There was more than one though. I mean, that alluded to that or flat out said that. Like, that's an awful lot of money to spend on a risk, you know, potential risk or whatever. And I've had people DM me before and just be like, or leave comments like, oh, I would love to have a canvas like that, but I could never afford it. And it really makes I pay attention to that stuff. And I, you know, if I'm making content and I'm discussing, showing, sharing stuff that people can't afford all the time, then they're going to stop watching and they're going to move on and they're not going to want to watch me anymore. And well, that it's not about, no, I don't want to alienate friends and other people and viewers. Does that make sense? I don't want to alienate people. Canadian Diamond Dot Witch. Why do I struggle with that? Girl, every time. Congratulations on what? How many? Congratulations on 20 months of membership. Dark and Creepy paid channel membership. Thank you. Thank you. Can't say it like Jimmy Fallon. I try. Thank you. He does this thank you notes. Does he even do those anymore? Oh, that reminds me. Sundown. On the screen there, on the computer. Don't twist. Turn the whole... Yeah. You see that dollar bill, like at the very bottom right, there's like a smiley face, and then I think there's like a dollar bill or something. Something about memberships.
It says dollar bill, show your support.
Yeah, can you click that and see if I have any to give away? Gifting. Yeah, just click it. Just click it. And then scroll down. Does it say I've already gifted them for the month?
Nicely done. You sent all.
Yeah, okay, it won't reset until March. Even if we don't do lives, I create a private live and then I'll go on and gift the memberships. I just want to make sure. You like seeing both sides? I do like to treat myself once, but I've come to this past year, I've really been kind of dancing with the budget max. You know what I mean? Like I have really been playing with fire in terms of shopping beyond my means. I'm getting real close to doing that. This past year, I spent way too much money, and I'm like, I can't continue. It's not sustainable. If you're like me, you might be able to do it for a while. But it's not sustainable. Yeah, I get a lot off of Temu too. A matter of fact, they just sent me one randomly. I got everything I ordered. So it wasn't like a boo-boo flub. I just randomly, they sent me this canvas and it's an eagle. No. Yeah, they sent me a weirdo eagle. And then they sent me a Indian, Native American, sorry, that was just really insensitive of me. A Native American woman with a wolf or something, or a buffalo or I'm not at all my flavor. Not at all my flavor. I'm just like, where did this come from? Why do I have this? I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna see if anybody in the Facebook group wants it. It's a 50 by 50. It's huge. By Temu standards. But yeah, they're coming up with newer canvases, some with special drills. They're getting bigger and bigger. But I've noticed with the bigger canvases, I'm getting a lot more boo-boos, like a lot more shipping errors. The wrong canvas will arrive, or it's supposed to be squares and it comes with round drills, or vice versa. So just be careful. The Temu canvases, it just started happening more and more frequently with the
Local shipping.
with the local shipping and the introduction of bigger canvases. Right around that time is when I started having more problems than I ever have with Temu orders.
Timmy.
But yeah, I mean, I like everybody else. Like, I find a shop and I want to support the shop, and I want to support the artists, and all the things. But man, I can't afford. I'm not a wealthy. We live on disability, you know. And our little side hustles here, you know, our farm and stuff, and I can't go in a second or third year. I can't go another year spending outside my means, like pushing my budget to its limits. I have other desires. I feel so bad because I see somebody come up with a new product and I'm like, oh, I wish I could afford that, but I can't because I just spent $400 at this one shop. Yeah, same thing. $100 a week. That's about what of course, I like to save up and do big hauls at once. So, I couldn't do that every month even, but yeah, that's there's a group of us. Not everyone can afford. I say I'm gaining the perspective in my life. For me, the small shop canvases are generally more expensive than budget, obviously. And I think that that's going to have to be something that I special treat myself to. It's a birthday. It's an anniversary. I saved up for a month or two to get, you know what I mean? Not just, oh, let me get the credit card. Oh, don't say Shein. Oh, gosh. You want to see a horror story? Diamond painting horror story? Search my channel for my Shein haul. Do you remember that, Sundown?
Who can forget?
I did a Shein haul. I was like, oh, look, they have diamond paintings, not just clothing and makeup and stuff. Who knew? And I dropped a bit of money over there, and I did like a big, I don't know, 10 canvas haul or something like that. And I think most of them got binned. Oh, be careful at Shein. I've been too scared to try them again. I do need to do some of those Diamond Painting Factory canvases to see if it's better than the Horror Poo. And what was the other one I did? Didn't I do another one, the McDonald's Factory, maybe?
Yeah.
That turned out like crap. And I don't know. I'm thinking the Diamond Painting Factory might just be a loss for me. I can't keep pouring my money into them. Yeah, some Temu canvases turn out some of the best ones I have. My favorite turnouts have been Temu. Like that Medusa that we did, and I blinged her up with like crystals on her lips and her eyes and some ABs and the snake. 561 paintings in your cart. I ordered some and I've not been violating my challenge. I ordered them before the challenge started and they've been arriving. So I've obtained them after my challenge started, but I ordered them because I knew I was going to do this challenge, and so I bought some before I had to go dark. And I've got some good ones that came in. I'm excited. Yeah, I like the price adjustments that they do. Do you know? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I buy a bunch of stuff like in a big haul, and then I do price adjustments and I get all this money back, and then there were some free items. I actually got some free items from Temu. It was like I had to check in every day and claim my free item, and then I had to spend $30 and they started sending it. Anyway, I did that. I got 6 free items and I was getting $5 credits on those free items because they were delayed and shipping didn't reach me in time. And so I paid nothing for the free items and I got a $5 credit.
For them sitting 2 hours away from here.
Yeah, and they were just over in Memphis. I haven't had much luck with that's why I stopped doing GBFKE. I got a couple of their canvases in PR and I worked through some of them. I think that was the one that I ran out of drills on one, the Ghost Girl. And that's all my history. Like if you search on my channel, you can find a lot of these shops if you're curious what my experience has been with them at all. I was getting PR from them and I started declining, and I asked them to like stop, sending me offers, because I'm like, I can't in good conscience tell people like, hey, go shop at GBFKE. I can't continue to do that when now I've done a few and I know that there was missing drills. There was some that just didn't turn out right. But I think most of the problems I had were missing drills. There just wasn't enough drills in the kit and stuff. But I'm not trying to rain on parades. I'm sorry. You could look at Diamond Painting Factory. DP Over was pretty, like, I think their DP Over is pretty mid-range. If you haven't checked them out, you could check out DP Over. I think I have a savings code link in my description box. They're okay. I did one at Christmas, the Grinch in a teacup or cocoa cup or whatever. That was from DP Over. The only thing is I did get the other one did come folded in the box, not rolled, folded. I haven't worked on it yet. I do need to see if it being folded caused a problem or not. Trying to think, what other budget companies do I still like? I want to look at, what is that, Look Feel Art, but a lot of these places don't have anything dark and creepy enough for me. That's the other downside. I really don't like the floofy, happy fluffer nutter stuff. Okay, why are we whining? Why are you whimpering? You're over there.
Oh, I didn't even know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, just checking. I have trouble finding stuff that I actually want to work on those sites. That's the only downside. But I'm very particular. I really don't like houses, flowers, cute animals, unless it's like some kind of dark humor thing, like I did the donkey eating the snowman's face for Christmas. It's got to be something. It can't just be a cute animal because it's a cute animal. That's a personal thing, but not everybody is as locked in on a, you're doing it again. Not everybody is locked in on a genre as me. So, but I don't like cutesy Halloween either. And that's all that a lot of these shops seem to have. Is cutesy Halloween. I like Forever Young. Those are minis though. But that's why I did the art dot. The only way I told them when they approached me for that canvas, I was like, only if I can give it away. That's the only way I'll let you send me. I'm not going to take something for free just because I can. You got to let me give it away. And they said, of course, we support diamond painting communities of all genres and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, as long as you don't mind me just giving my first impressions on an unboxing, I'm not actually going to do this canvas. I'm going to give it away. And they were like, oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, oh, okay. So, otherwise, I never would have accepted it. Once in a while, you can catch me. If I need a break from the horror stuff, I'll do a gothic-y image, like some rose with metal thorns or dark angels. something like that. Gothic Beauty and the Beast, or Twisted Mickey Mouse. That's my version of cute. It's hard to find. AliExpress has some really fun ones though, too. But they went up in price over this past year quite a bit as well. And some of their what is it? Variety. That's the word I'm looking for. Has gone down. I used to get all my tier 3 spicy canvases from there, and you try to find adult diamond paintings on AliExpress anymore, and it's very limited selection, and the prices have gone way up. It sucks. You're gonna put the ghosts in the window? Yay! I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh shoot. Well, I hope you enjoy it. It all looked like, it looked like a really decent kit. Felt like good quality materials. The fact that they got the sealer in there too. What? Like horror and dark fancies, dragons. Yeah, I like those. Are good, Jean. Oh, I ripped another sticker. Are you kidding? Why? Why are you ripping? Please stand by. Conducting surgery. Beep, 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 beep. That's the heart monitor on the sticker. Beep. Did it. Yeah. Oh, well, we found out how to draw Caitlin out of the lurkers. Hi, Caitlin. Yes, there are XXX adult spicy canvases. AliExpress. Temu has some I've heard, but I haven't had much luck in finding anything super spicy. But like, I actually have done one of a male figure in his birthday suit, pointing his compass.
Oh, northeast?
Northeast. Yeah. Like, not safe for work. Yes. I know Rokari will do them as well if you're wanting something like less budget, more quality and customized. But if you're cool with just some acrylic squares and acrylic drills and more budgety prices, AliExpress. That's I know there's some on the one with the diamond art is what I've been told, but that's quite costly, and that's outside my budget for as many as I need to buy, because I do that's what I do on my tier 3 channel membership. We work on spicier canvases over there.
The naughty ones.
The naughty ones. Yeah. So that's what I do over there. But you got to do it in a certain way and be real careful because of rules and regulations. Oh, where's... Okay, freeze. Oh, right here. Found it. Okay. Oh, see, you and Tanya, I don't know where Tanya has skipped off to lately. I am going to...
I think they're getting like a blizzard or something.
I'm going to whoop Tanya's butt with her own butt. I'm just saying. She has been so into her books and stuff. My daughter's into it too. We call it smut books. That she has not been around on our Dead by Daylight streams on Twitch. She hasn't been around in our lives lately. She's been too engrossed in her spicy books. Tanya, if you're watching this on replay, don't think I haven't noticed, ma'am. Want to order it, not worry about being judged for content. I have one right now. How would you describe the one I'm doing right now? Safely.
Can I
Safely. The one I'm doing right now, let's say there's someone here.
Hold on.
I got this.
Hold on.
Okay.
Mushroom head girl.
Oh my gosh. And then there's somebody like right here, and this is the scene. This is a, oh gosh. You pretend you didn't see my stress relief. This, and then this, and then this. Nom 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 nom. That's all I can. That's the best I can do for you in the public setting. There you go. Nom nom.
And whoever asked about getting a custom
Yes, that.
license, yes. Or you can have one created through AI, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you could create. It also depends on the shop. There are some shops that will not work with AI. It's a whole. I don't want to get into like a discussion or an argument or anything like that. I don't really allow it here, so nobody jump in with their arguments and whatever. I'm just saying there are some shops that don't believe in AI at all, and they will not use an AI image to create you a custom. There are some shops that will, and you can create your own image if you want, or have them create an image. Most of the small shops I've seen, they do the cute. It's almost like cutesy cartoon elfy. I don't know. Maybe the subjects look really young and all female and fantasy. I'm not that's not what I'm into. I like the more realistic stuff. Or I did just do a xenomorph. Did an alien situation, a spicy alien one. But yeah, they're out there. Just I know a couple of people have done them with me, like bought the exact same canvas. Northeast, boy, I tell you what 2, 3, 4 people bought Northeast after I did it, or when I did it, while I was in it.
Yeah, that was a hard one. They couldn't wait to finish it.
That was a hard one. The artist's permission. Like if you see something online, like an image online, unless they say this is a free image, you shouldn't use it. I know Temu doesn't care, and they will use whatever. Matter of fact, they often steal from people off of Facebook and stuff, their art and turn it into diamond paintings. I've seen it. There's Emmy Boz and Gus Fink replications on Temu even and stuff. So Temu won't care. It's up to you. That's your own personal decision and choice on whether you want to screenshot something and submit it into a place that does not care about.
Well, it's not the fact that they don't care. They don't have
the same laws.
Yeah.
They don't have the same laws over there. Here you go. Can you wrap all those up and put them inside one of them? It turned spicy. Yep, Kristen was drawn back in by the spicy. Don't let her fool you. She was like, oh, we're getting spicy? Let me come back. Let me come back. I'm a spicy little meatball. But most shops are, here you need to have the artist's permission. Or buy the image from the artist. Pay the artist for the image. I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. So, but yeah, I mean, if there's something, I guess Temu does not have the same laws. They're in China. They do not have the same laws that we do with regards to copyright. I even have a Freddy canvas that I bought off of them. And when it arrived, you could still see the little heart icon and the little share icon in the diamond painting in the background. You can tell it was a screenshot they took offline. Spicy meatball with minimum spice. I'm almost done, you guys. Believe it or not. Wow. Sorry, I know this is a longer live, but I'm determined. I want to get this done. I want to start working on this in between challenges. Yeah, can always ask. And they can give you permission, or some of them might charge you a little bit of a fee. Yeah, like, hey, I'll give you the rights to use that image for like $10 or whatever.
Yeah, most artists are pretty laid back if you reach out to them, it seems like.
Yeah, and ask permission. I know the way Rokari does things, like if she makes a custom image for you, you own that image and she can't reproduce it like to sell on her site or for somebody else who's like, oh my gosh, I saw Mushy do this custom image and I want it too. She reaches out and asks for permission, because I mean, when she creates a custom for someone, they own that image. She doesn't, they do. That's really cool about Eve too.
Oh.
So yeah, that's like just my 2 cents on that. But yeah, if you're into the spice, AliExpress is where, but like I said, they used to have so much variety and it's just dwindling, and then it's 5 or 10 images, and all the shops just keep repeating those images, and it's like, oh man, it's so hard to find.
You can find them, you just gotta dig.
Oh, I tell you what, I saw somebody post these little 8-bit video game like screens of Michael and Jason and Freddy, and it made them look like Nintendo games. I need those in my life as a diamond painting. One way or another, something like that has got to happen. I'm gonna reach out, and I don't know. I need them. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna happen one way or another. I'm gonna figure it out.
One way or another.
You could get one of yourself. I mean, she works with you when you do a custom, especially if it's like if you have a specific subject, person, or whatever in mind. She'll ask you a bunch of questions, what she needs to know, like what are some of the likes, the dislikes, what are they physically, do you have a picture that you'd like to share, can you describe hair color, eye color, hairstyle, you know, and all that stuff. She does the same thing. If you're curious, she does the same kind of personalization and questioning and stuff for her mystery boxes. They usually come out around the holidays, and she does mystery boxes full of all kinds of goodies, including diamond paintings.
Yeah, she did really good with mine.
Oh, she nailed us. She did really good.
I was the first mail that she done.
Yeah, I think we were the first of the, or you were the first, definitely you were the first man. She was the first man she had made a mystery box for.
She was excited.
With like hats and, you know, gadgets and stuff like that in it too. She did a good job. There's ones you want more. I missed it. Oh, there are some you want more than a... I need to learn to look up at the screen more. I'm bad like that when I'm playing Dead by Daylight too. I don't see the chat. I get involved. I get hyper focused on what I'm doing. I see the end. I see the end of this static hell, and I'm like gunning for it. And so I'm not looking up at the screen, because like, look, that's all we have left. 5 colors, you guys. Except for one of them's 33,000 or 30,000.
That's another 60.
Yeah. Yep. Eve's so awesome with the working with her to do, is this 59? I hope so. It is now. 321 AB. It's an AB. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Wait, is this AB? No. Mushy, be careful. Mushy, be careful. Oh, no. No. 321 AB. Have I done 321 AB? Oh, this one. Oh, my gosh. I put these back in screwy. Oh, Mushy almost effed up. Yes, you could.
Yeah, that's how the
To the best of my knowledge, yes, you could.
Sundown Sewer Monster.
Yeah, that's how we did like Sundown Sewer Monster. The Rokari Patch Kid that I'm working on for Figure It Out Friday, I've determined pretty quickly is my daughter. I know her eyes anywhere, and as soon as I got to the eyes, I was like, I know who this is. So yeah, you can, as long as you don't mind her seeing you in that photo as you are, then yeah, and nobody else will ever see it. No, you're fine. That's why I'll go live, is to interact with you guys. I'm really terrible at... I get hyper-focused, don't I, Sundown? I mean, there are times where I'll get so hyper-focused on, like, a canvas that I'll be like, yeah, I'll be to bed in a few minutes, and that's at, like, midnight, and then 5:30 a.m. I'm sorry.
I wake up. I told you it wouldn't be long. It's like 5:30, isn't it? No. 5:31.
Sorry.
Close enough.
Yeah, I get hyper focused on stuff and can't help it. Oh shoot, I'm missing something. I'm missing 2 containers. 58 and 59. I need 2 small containers. I need 2 smalls. I messed up my can. That is not my real singing voice, I promise. Thank you, good sir.
Who walked in?
Huh?
Who walked in?
Who walked in? Yep, same over here. Some people they don't really like that stuff, and that's fine. You know, I try to treat it with respect. I feel like it's an art form. I treat it as such most of the time. There are a few times where my immaturity kind of sneaks out a little bit. But no, I'm usually not fazed by that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not shy either. Just go back and watch 310 on a stick.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh. There's some good. I think I need to do you guys think I need to do another whip and chat where I kind of reintroduce myself? Like, hey, get to know me version 2.0 or whatever. For people who are newer to the channel that maybe didn't go back and watch some of my older content where I introduce myself and like they don't know jack diddly about me. Or is that just kind of like boring, nobody cares? And it's okay to say, yeah, no, that's boring and we don't care. Or we don't want to know about you. We already know enough about you. Shut up. That's fine too. I will not take offense. But I've been thinking we've got some new people in from like Pink and Black and from my challenge video. We've gotten a surgence of new subscribers, and I thought it might be nice to introduce myself because not everybody knows, you know. Did you know that I'm about to turn 47? Bet you didn't. Did you know that I, in a former life, was an attorney? Did you know I went to law school, graduated law school? Yep, I have my Juris Doctorate. I'm an unlicensed attorney. I do not have my license in Arkansas, where I live. Did you know I lived in Arkansas? Yeah, a lot of viewers, that's what I'm thinking. We got some newer people to the channel, and not everybody likes to go back and watch older videos. I know I'm guilty of that. And so, and I'm really bad at kind of talking seriously about myself. You know what I mean? Like, Let me tell you guys about myself. I was previously married. I was married for almost 20 years in a loveless contractual marriage of convenience. Did you know that? Yeah, see? Lots of stuff you didn't know about me. Sundown's the father of my daughter.
I am? No, I'm just kidding.
The paternity results have come in.
She's my twin.
I have to give people a disclaimer. Tag in a whipping chat. Could.
Saying I like go back and watch all the.
I feel like a creeper. Aww.
I go back and binge watch a channel that I find.
I mean, yeah, but I've got like 700 videos. That's a lot. You know what I mean? That is a lot. I encourage anybody that's new to definitely check out some of the more unique content. Everybody's seen an unboxing or a kit up, and whipping chats aren't for everybody. Some people don't give a flying rat's patootie what's going on in your life, and that's cool because there's some people I do and some people I don't give a crap. I'm just being honest. And that's fine. I don't take offense to that, but I encourage you to check out some of the playlists with the unique content, like Tales from the Cur Whipped, where I work on a whip project, but I tell like a ghost story or a true crime story. If you're into true crime or ghost stories or urban legends, things like that, it's a little bit of a twist on a whipping chat. We do have a good group of people in our communities, 100%. There's a lot of crossover between me and Kristen's community too, FYI. You'll see a lot of familiar faces between the two, which is why we do a lot of stuff together. By the way, Kristen, it's about spilling the tea time. We're about overdue for spilling the tea. That's another one you could check out, is Spilling the Tea. There's a playlist for that, and that's me and Kristen, where we do we try to talk about some important diamond painting topics, or maybe controversy once in a while when it pops up. Just kind of, without getting too, like, we don't try to stick our nose in where it doesn't belong. We talk about stuff generally, like, I don't know. What are some of the ones that we've done? When shops behave poorly, they have a good product, but their owners behave like cockadoodie and stuff like that. Why it's bad for the community and stuff like that. But yeah, see, I thought it was a good idea because I listened to true crime. I just got done watching some 48 hours. I had a 48 hours marathon on Netflix while I was diamond painting because I was up all night, every night for the last couple nights, taking his temperature.
That's kind of false advertising on 48 hours.
Why?
Because like you completed the first season in 12.
That was it. I completed everything that was on Netflix.
48 hours if you completed it in 12.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
All right then.
I know, Sundown. False advertising. But yeah, there's Tales from the Crypt, where I do true crime, like I said, urban legends, scary ghost stories, stuff like that. Mandela effects, things like that. Just weirdo stuff.
Oh, the Megalodon?
Yeah, the Megalodon. And then Kristen and I have the Spilling the Tea. I have Confessions of a Diamond Painter, which there aren't too many episodes of. I need to get back into my series, because I'll do Confessions of a Diamond Painter, where I take diamond painters' confessions, guilty, guilty pleasure confessions, whatever, and spill them out onto the interwebs. There's also like fact or fiction, where I try to tease you, I try to trick you. I tell you a couple stories and you have to determine which ones are fact and which ones are fiction. You have to guess, and then I end up telling you the answer either at the end or in the next episode.
Me acting like you.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I saw that, but I can't stand Tyra Banks, so I didn't watch
I can't
it.
either, but I seen the
Oh,
trailer for it.
She annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah, she annoys me too. But the trailer, if the trailer's telling the truth, boy, she.
I watched the Gordon Ramsay, the new Gordon Ramsay documentary 6 miniseries thing.
I need to watch that. I heard it was good.
There's an Epstein one. I am so curious exactly what the heck is going on with all that. You hear it in the news all the time, and I have the general idea. I get the general premise, but I don't know who that guy was exactly. How did he get away with all this stuff? Like, is he a big is he a director, or is he a Elon Musk type who just like has a bunch of money and can do whatever he wants? Like, what was he?
He had friends in high places.
Yeah, and I just how does this permeate? Like, I'm just curious about more details. I have the general gist. I just want more details about what the heck that's all about. And then I saw like the boy bands. There was a boy band documentary. I've been watching a lot of stuff this past like month. I can't sleep. I have anxiety. Oh, another fun fact about me that I'm stealing from a future and past Whip and Chat. But I have a panic disorder, and a lot of it centers around medical anxiety. It's where my biggest triggers, most of my triggers live. And with Sundown going through what he's been going through this past month, the surgery and, oh gosh, and all that, I haven't been able to sleep. I've been kind of anxiety spiraling.
And I don't make it any easier because she's like, "How are you so calm?" Oh.
But I've been awake a lot. I've seen so many videos about the file. Some deranged stuff went on with it. Yeah, see, I've heard that it's like messed up stuff. But I'm like, who is this guy that where he was able to like, man, convince, or I don't know. Like I said, I need to know exactly what's going on with that. So I need to watch a documentary and educate myself on other aspects. I just saw Bailey Sarian, who's got like a bajillion subscribers, very popular murder mystery makeup Monday, very popular makeup YouTuber with gajillion subscribers. She went on and made a video about this where she was like crying over it and stuff, and I'm like, okay, now I'm interested. Now I really need to know what's going on to. Yep, dark history too, yeah. Yeah, that was really out of character for her, that video, and that's what got my attention. I'm like, okay. This has gone far enough. And we got like people like Bailey Sarian starting to comment on this and like getting so upset and stuff. It just seemed really out of character for her. I don't know if we need to be worried if it's that big of an issue, or if we need to be worried about her. I mean, because it was that out of character. Usually she's pretty tough about that stuff, but I kind of like dark history. It's interesting to, I can only handle Bailey in spurts because of I think she acts a lot less intelligent than she really is, for the sake of content. She has that kind of ditzy, I don't know. I think she's actually more well-spoken, more eloquent, and smarter than her video content makes her out to be, if that makes sense. And so I can only handle so much of her kind of toning it down like that, you know what I mean? In character, I guess.
Smarter than the average bear.
That's just my opinion. It's not like I know her per se, but I'm just saying that's my general impression, is that she kind of had, Bailey Sarian is kind of a, she has a character that she puts on, a personality that she turns on. I think we all do for videos and stuff. A little bit. All right, this is what we got kitted up. The further I got into the packet, the less staticky it was. Did you guys notice that? I still had static throughout, but it was really bad and slow here and got faster and faster and faster until we got to the end. But here's the kit. I am probably going to move some of the symbols around, but the 1, 2, 3 ABCs are already done up for me. So there's that in here. It's Gus Fink. I will always fight for you. Mystical Dream Diamond, 60 by 78 centimeter. Round drill, 2 ABs, 3 dusts. And I almost messed it all up because I wasn't paying attention. Do you guys watch, I watch Derek Levasseur, Detective Perspective. I like that. I watch that. I hardly watch YouTube anymore. It's like I freaking do so much on YouTube that it's like the first chance I get to, ooh, let me watch something somewhere else, please. Crime Weekly, yeah. I love the true crime stuff. Everybody likes that what's her name? Anna Elise or whatever. I don't think I like her very much. I tried. 'Cause she's popular, but I just couldn't get down with her. Couldn't do it. I wish I had their writers and editors, though. I'll tell you that. It would make Tales from the Crypt so much easier and stuff. But no, I had to do all that research and editing and writing all by myself. All by myself. I'm a little jealous of those mega tubers that have teams. I'm just saying. I'm about to hire Spider-Man, Leah's boyfriend. I'm about to hire him to start being my like diamond painting assistant. Have him inventory stuff for me. Have him organize spare drills for me. Have him edit my videos for me. We'll put that kid to work. I'll pay him though, but I'm going to put him to work. Uh-oh. The neighbors have activated my puppy alert system. I don't know what that is. Call me Chris. I'm trying to read that as all one thing, and I got to break it up. Call me Chris. It was like, call me Chris.
Call me Chris sounds good. You hear this new channel? Call me Chris.
Call me Chris. All right. Oh gosh, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's been about 3 hours. It is time to go, you guys. I'm starving, and I think that's probably why Sundown came back. He's probably hungry. If you could see his face. All right. Well, you guys, now you know where we've been. Why content across all, even my tier 3 spicy stuff has been off schedule. I've been off schedule on the main channel. Where I disappeared to the last few days. I've been wearing a cute little naughty nurse outfit around the house, taking his temperature every hour. But yeah, now you know kind of what we've been up to and the status of my challenge. I did get the zombie girl done. I got the rose done. I need to rehome Beetlejuice, I think. It's split 50-50 on the Beetlejuice canvas. Half people, exactly the same amount of people said bin him as give him away. So I might just open it up on Facebook to volunteers. Whoever, maybe whoever, like, I'll put up a post. We'll do something. And first come, first serve type of thing. I don't want to just pop it in the mail and somebody be disappointed that they got it. when so many people think it's bin worthy. You know, I want somebody to say, yes, I want that, not please don't add to my trash can. But here's my progress on the newest challenge kit. This is what the members voted for me to do next, so I'm working on it. And in between, I'm going to be working on the Legend of Zelda. I don't know if I can put this on the camera. Grumpy Old Bastard. That's what I put in my vape. Grumpy Old Bastard. That's the brand of juice. And the actual mod is Voopoo. Yes, it's called Voopoo. It's kind of crazy. It's a funny name. Yay. Well, welcome. We try to do date night lives like every week or two. So, we just have fallen off of it with the holidays and then Pink and Black and now the surgery and stuff. It's been really a really off kilter couple months, but we're trying to get the ship corrected. We're trying to correct the boat, if you will. Could you finish filling now? All right. So, yeah, I hate to waste. I don't want to waste. That's why I kind of really, even though I don't think it's going to turn out very good, if somebody really does want it, I want to be able to send it to them. You know what I mean? So, if I can find a way to not waste, that's the way I'll take. I don't mind paying to ship it to somebody if it's not going to go to waste. Waste not, want not, you know? Oh, P.S. If anyone's still here, and then I promise I'll go. I got this off of Temu. It smells phenomenal. It's peach scented putty. Okay? Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not be tempted by the cheap putty on Temu. Oh, I do need some rest. Holy crap. I need sleep so bad. I've been taking micro naps. Smells good. I mean, it smells like peach bubblegum. I want to just sink my teeth into it. It's a big, thick, hefty honk. But you guys, it is so wet and stringy. Look at this. Could you...
It's a cheese stick.
Imagine trying to diamond paint, placing drills. Regular drills even stick to it. It is... Don't buy the scented putty off Temu. This is your PSA warning.
That's got a better cheese pull than a Chicago style pizza.
Right? I've even let this set out for a couple days hoping it would dry it out. Nope. Did you see it glopped right there? And I've like it's even sticking to my fingers, and then if I take this little bit and kind of mash it, it just basically disintegrates into nothing. It is, yeah, look at that. Yeah, don't do it. I know that we need to save money where we can, but this is a huge waste of money. I'm just throwing that out there.
Big booger. That's right.
Big bird boogies. That's hard to say. Yeah, this is like the wettest. This literally, I've heard Kristen describe some putties she's tried as feeling like wet chewed bubblegum. I'm telling you that it literally feels like wet chewed bubblegum. And it smells like it too. It makes me want to put it in my mouth, if I'm being honest. It's just the facts. It's not gross, it's the facts. It smells like Hubba Bubba peach. So. I'm really picky about waxes, or not waxes, putties. I don't even use wax. I like putty, and I'm really picky about putty. I like the drier, stiffer, harder stuff. There's jokes in there somewhere. I'll leave that up to you to make in your own head. But just know that I've already thought of all of those. Because I have a dirty mind. But like, look at this. Yeah, it stretches a little bit, but you can hear it snap apart. It breaks apart. It's very dry feeling. Very dry. Not at all sticky, moist, gummy. This is the kind I like. Dry, stiff putty. I'm a hard presser, and I need it to not stick to canvases or drills because that stuff drives me nuts. This is the Grayson's Creations Intergalactic Putty. That's like the best one I've found so far. There's a couple others that are passable, but they don't really hit the mark for me. Since Reed's closed their doors, I haven't really found anything that I like as much to replace it. The other putties, generally, when you get a putty from a shop, a small shop, a lot of them have the same, like, essentially the same kind of putty. I mean, you buy from one another and another, and if you did a blind, test or whatever, you wouldn't be able to determine like which. They're not different enough to be able to tell them apart unless you know. You know what I mean? It's all kind of the same product presented in a different way, the same formula, really. And a lot of that stuff is too taffy, too putty, too stringy. It's not dry and yeah, a lot of them are wet and soft and stringy. I like dry, the kind that snap and break apart, not the kind that string apart. Does that make sense? I've tried wax. I don't like wax either. I feel like it leaves a coat on the drills. I've tried shop waxes. I have some of that. I've tried glue dots, and it's a pain in the butt. I feel like I change them a lot, or they get pulled out of my pen a lot, and then you have to like cure them and do like season them, I guess is what they call it. Too much effort. So yeah, they're not open anymore either. I was just on their website. I just went to their website, I thought, like a couple weeks ago. Are you kidding? Ugh. Every time we find a really good hard presser dry putty situation, they end up closing. I think a lot of people are so conditioned to think that putty is supposed to be stringy and taffy and sticky and wet feeling, that when they come across a product like Grayson's or something, or Reed's was like a little bit drier and stiffer, they think that it's like stale or bad, not good and stuff like that, and they don't give it a shot. Cock-a-doodle. Cock-a-doodle. Well, all right. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can, when Sundown gets better, maybe he can find some way to make an acceptable putty. I don't know. Okay, we really should go. He's hungry. He's hungry. My man is hungry, and he can't cook because he can't lift things and bend and twist and stuff, so he relies on me to feed him. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time.
Imagine my hand being there. Feast.
Stay naughty. I have purchased from I have alien putty. I used to have a bunch. I no longer purchase from there. That's all I can say. I no longer purchase from there. I cannot speak to the quality of their products at current. I have not used their putty in over a year. So they were good a year ago. I can tell you that. I don't know about now. So yeah, Mary Part, Silverhaven Wolf, DPN Life. Bye, you guys. Stay naughty.
Feast.
Yee. Oh, you get to watch the awkward me dismounting my phone. Oh.